will stand here until ordered.
Anyway, sir.
Oh, man. This artillery shot's coming so close to hitting these elephants. But you know what would have made that so much better is if those had been flame shot. Could you imagine a flame shot or an explosive shot causing these elephants to go amok and run right through Egypt, man? I was wanting that to happen so bad. I just have this thing about, like, wanting to watch elephants go berserk on to their own troops for some reason. But hello everyone, Ellington here, and welcome back. And here we are on the settlement of Alexandria, Aracosia. A pretty fun settlement, I would say. I think it's considered relatively highly in the community, I think. But we have got ourselves a 3 versus 3. This battle, I believe, was sent in by Lampy, which is Arverni here. Sorry, I just had a complete brain fart. I think, I mean, obviously, so like I could tell that the replay came from this person because it was the yellow border around it. I mean, I guess there's a chance somebody else. Anyways, I believe this is the person who sent it. And then we have got Iceni being commanded by Joe Niu. Sure. You'll see the names at the end. Aravaki being commanded by... oh no, this is Aravaki. I'm sorry, Lampy is Aravaki. Humanity is Arverni. Sorry, I misread that. Now for the attackers, we've got Carthage being commanded by Oxjan. Sure. Macedon here being commanded by Fat Night King. And finally, we have got Egypt being commanded by Pedro Welch. You can see he's already up here with Egyptian infantry, going to massacre the Aravaki Bastion Ballista. He's not very happy with them, apparently. Now, personally, I wouldn't go here. You know what I mean? I think this is not a great place to go in, especially as a 1v1, Aravaki versus Egypt. If Aravaki can keep the Cretans back here at... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, if Aravaki can keep the Nubian bowmen at bay, I think he has a very good chance here. Aravaki, Scutari's really, really good. I think he should be moving a unit onto the wall to go engage this. Right now, he's just getting javied. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of splitting the attack. You can see we've got 2 players here, and then the final player here. I'm just not a huge fan of it. It definitely it increases your chances as the individual player of being sallied out upon and crushed. And I'm not a fan. You can't support each other. Yeah, it's just not my suggestion. I mean, you know, obviously some people, you know, may disagree with that. I'm just, you know, telling you what I think. And I don't think you should. So, yeah. Now, in previous videos on Alexandria Aracosia before, we have discussed this corner over here. Now, this corner is typically the most common attacking place that you see. And that is mostly due to the fact that it is much harder for the defenders to set up archer positions, while the attackers can get really good cross shots with their archers. Now right here, nicely done by Iceni. Iceni setting up a unit there, using his other unit to javy the back of the Macedonian unit. Now he's actually about to get flanked here. Thorax swords coming in around his sword band. He had a chosen spear band kind of holding that flank. Now over here, I'm not sure, you know, you see this Iceni unit here. Macedon was able to push that unit in mighty far, and so I'm not sure why Iceni just kind of let him through there. But they are also not guarding this one. So if they wanted to, they could probably pin something there and then just keep moving stuff in. Nothing happening down here. A lot of troops down here from Iceni for the fact that there's nothing attacking that spot. And then a good kill box here. Arverni setting up units here and here. bows getting really nice javelin volleys. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, counter one too. Apparently this Celtic warrior doesn't want to throw his javelins. And then, nicely done, they also have another unit that they can move around if they want to. Now, because the Gallic warrior attacked there, now this Celtic warrior was able to javvy it in the back, so very well done there by Arverni. Now here, so they have the unit pinned down, and then you can see a couple Iceni units here. They brought in one of their citizen cav. That's another thing. Macedon brought 3 citizen cavalry, I noticed, and that's just a lot of cav for attacking. Thorax swords. It looks like they are probably using formation attack. Typically, that's a very Hellenic thing. Your bunch of your Hellenic factions. Rome has it. So do your legionary factions from like Macedon and Galatia. They also have it. Look at this. Javies from the Egyptian infantry into the slingers that aren't shooting at them. The slingers shooting off the temple over here somewhere. Not exactly sure what they're shooting at, but it's not going to last for long. African war elephants sitting right outside the walls. Aravaki, I personally don't think is the best faction to take on those elephants, so could be interesting here. Painted warriors already in combat. Interesting. Typically, you want to hold on to those painted warriors. The painted warriors have a fear effect, so you want to kind of keep them, available so that they can continue to affect the morale. You probably want to be using your Scutari more, and using your painted warrior as kind of a backup unit, a reinforcing unit. Scutari, I think, are going to go over here. The Scutari will just wreck those Egyptian infantry. Over here, it does not look like Carthage wants to go into this right now. We do have Cretan archers from Macedon set up, and look at that. Beautiful, beautiful position. Really, the only way they can stop this is Arverni's archers, which it looks like he's over here, but is he? Yeah, I think he's shooting. 90, and I just noticed that the unit sizes are smaller. These are large or huge, not the ultra size units, which is all right. I mean, it's not a big deal. Where did the Scutari that was on the wall go? Did he? He apparently took it off. Yeah, 113 out of 120. That's the one that was on the wall. He took it away. Maybe afraid that the elephants are going to come in, so he's trying to set up maybe like a secondary line or something. And then Nubian bows up on the walls shooting down. Looks like the painted warrior's about to break. 84 kills, Scutari 22 kills. Scutari are definitely enough of a match for these Egyptian infantry and thorax swords. All right, now Carthage has engaged on this side. Got Gallic warriors attacking here, and then 2 Gallic warriors attacking here. But, so this is probably one of the biggest things I would say. All of this needs to be up here. So Carthage, if you are watching, by the time that you have taken down these walls, your army should be sitting like here. You need to be prepared to push in, because what's about to happen right now, your initial attack here, all these Gallic warriors are about to die, and they're going to die for nothing, because at the moment there's nothing to go into this breach right now. So these guys are soaking up ammo, taking losses with nothing there to replace them. So once these guys die, if nothing's there to replace them, then Arverni can do whatever he wants. He can reset up, he can refresh his units, he can replace his units, he can get time to replenish abilities. All sorts of stuff can happen between then. So that means that by the time that these guys have done their duty and died, you have units that are there, your better units, your higher tier, your Scutari, mercenary Scutari, your Libyan infantry, Samnite Wars, things like that should be already ready to replace these units. Because guess what's about to happen? You're about to lose both your Gallic warriors and, honestly, probably one of your javelins here. And Macedon's not going to be very happy with you because he's going to lose his archers as well if he's, trusting that you are paying attention to this side. He did peel one of the units over to keep that pinned down, but, I mean, it just frees up the Celtic here, so... Here comes his Libyan infantry on towers. It's not a bad idea to threaten towers here, but you probably only need one, maybe two to do that. Ervaki looks like he's having a little bit of trouble. Losing a lot right here. Look at that, man. Good jabbies here from the Scutari. He really let himself get shot up really bad by the Nubian bowmen. The thing about it is that those Nubian bowmen are in a spot he should have been able to use his slingers to hit that. He does still have Iberian slingers, but he's falling back, it looks like to me. It looks like he is giving up the keep. Now, the issue that the defenders have on this side now is that the keep, or the final point, is right here. And now the enemy's going to be, a skip of stone and a hop away from it. Javelin men gone, and now, come on, keep going, Arverni. Well, Citizen Cav from Macedon sacrificing themselves to hopefully get the archers away.
Take aim! Faster! Reload!
Cretan's getting hit. Probably want to get this out of here, Macedon. Now, the Chosen Spear Band's still alive, or maybe it's a newer unit, I'm not sure. Then you got Sword Band, another Chosen Spear Band, over here. And then, wow, there's a lot of Sword Band. I haven't seen any, honestly. So you got two Oathsworn back there from Arverni. Yeah, there they are. So, well, no, those are Chosen Spear Band too. Where the hell are, like, the heroic nobles? His general's a chariot. I honestly think they are putting themselves in a bad position over here. Celtics don't look like they're going any further into trying to get... I mean, I don't know why. There's nothing to stop them. This Celtic's almost dead, so I think you might as well just use it to try and kill as many archers as possible. The Chosen Spear Band moving forward, plugging the gap again. I think trying to shut off this cavalry maybe. But the archers, oh God. Can you get them? And here they go. Another Chosen Spear Band. Get a couple screenshots there to grab for the thumbnail. But now Macedon going to come and surround it. But Macedon's archers are in a shit spot right now, man. He's got some pikes in here, but their pikes are not out at the moment. And here come the masses of Carthage. Libyan infantry, yep, as a whole, Libyans. It looks to me like Arverni went like all Celtics and then Oathsworn. I haven't seen any Chosen Swords from Arverni. Levy Freeman now moving forward, maybe to come help out this or this. And I thought I saw archer fire. Maybe it was from these guys or these guys. They have an okay shot at the thorax swords from Macedon. Egypt now making his way into the keep up here. And after that, it's basically making your way through these two places right there. Got Iberian swords. Iberian swords have 5 javelins, which is nice. And Scutari. But the Nubian bows are going to be the biggest issue they are going to have. Which is why I personally think they gave up probably their best place. Honestly, it may not be a terrible idea for the Oathsworn to come assist against Egypt there. Macedon is not having a great day. He does have a foot companion general. Foot companion's 49 melee attack, which is pretty vicious for a pike. And, I mean, I've seen he's doing exactly what he needs to do. Just pull off the pikes. His units can't take on that pike, and now he's leaving. Must be because of the Briton slingers. He didn't want to, you know, his general was in some trouble. Gallic hunters look to be, I mean, it looks like they were getting some shots, but the thorax is broken. But the Cretans doing a good job shooting over at the backs of the Levy Freeman. Levy Freeman now gone. Naked Warriors from Arverni actually in right now, 49 kills. Ooh, but Royal Peltis coming in and hitting the back there. Not good. That is a fresh unit as well. Swordband should probably switch out with the Naked Warriors. Let the Naked Warriors get some rest. Macedon also has a random thorax pike way at the back there. Carthage still, look at this. Noble fighters, African pikemen, all of his archers back here have not engaged at all. Ooh, that's not good. Gallic hunters getting a nice shot right into the back of the Libyans over there. And Egypt has now engaged over here. Got the double thorax versus the double Scutari. But it looks like the Scutari are both pretty hurt. Right around half health for them. And I think Egypt might be doing a good move here, breaking off to Javi the sides of the Scutari. Even if he is out of Javies, he can charge in to the side / back, and he'll get that rear attack in the rear penalty for the Scutari. So you do have that option, but it looks like he's just going right back into the frontal combat. And then over here, so now we've got a double Scutari, well, Scutari Iberian Infantry versus a Thorax Sword. Thorax is losing, it says. .74 out of 120 now. Carthage, once again, not in a very good place because he's sending these kind of waves of troops forward that Arverni is defeating piecemeal. Then he sends another wave. Arverni defeats them piecemeal. Then he sends another wave. And it just doesn't seem to be working. The chariot's actually going in now. Looks like he tried to get in, but the foot companion's doing a good job setting down those pikes. Chariots can't really get through that, so. Green Archers, 94 kills only, really? I would say probably not the best use of the ammo. But the foot companion is down to 70 men now. Now, is the general still alive, though? Looks like it. Naked Warriors, 111 kills. And honestly, they're probably going to eat right through this. Thorax Pike's still not in combat, or not in pike formation. Not 100% sure what they're doing, but I mean, he obviously knows how to do pike formation because he was using it on his general, but he hasn't been using it on his thorax pikes. Now, the noble cav, okay, so that is a good cavalry unit, and it looks to be, I mean, I was going to say it looks to be doing some damage. but it is doing damage against the Briton slingers. Looks like the chariot general for Iceni's still alive. Very tired though. I think what it looked like he did, it looked like he actually took that chariot outside like that or something. Now over on the right-hand side gate, got painted warriors now taking on the hordes of Egypt. But I think these elephants are about to, well, maybe not. Maybe they're going to go the other way. Yeah, looks like they're going to go this direction. I thought they might go this way, but I guess not. One thorax is wavering. Looks, two of them are wavering, and the other one is relatively healthy, so shouldn't be breaking. Royal Thorax Sword General for Egypt. There you go. I mean, Carthage has pretty much put himself out of the game here. Because once Arverni puts his Oathsworn over here, if he does, that's it for Carthage. He just doesn't have anything. But honestly, I think what's going to have to happen, I think Arverni is unfortunately going to have to give this up just due to the fact that Iceni wasn't able to hold over here. So I think Arverni's going to have to pull back to the point here. He's got 3 Oathsworn to work with. He's got his 2 Oathsworn and then his Oathsworn General. So I think that's the best order of business. 3 Oathsworn and a shit ton of Celtic warriors. Okay, so the elephants did end up going in over here. Elephants 138 now. Keep in mind, because of the unit sizes, that the kills are not going to look super grandiose. Probably not going to see any like 3,000 kill things or anything. Now, this position on this central area, honestly, I don't know that it's going to be super helpful for them. The main question will be, will the game let the archers get the arc over here? But the elephants, I think, are going to be a big issue. They're going to come over here and finish this, but coming down this stairway, they're just going to be just about impossible to stop. They need to ready every javelin, every archer, every slinger, everything they've got needs to be shooting those war elephants right now. If they can get them to go berserk, they can still do some damage against their own people. And looks like Egypt, I think it's a smart idea. He's just going to try and get them out of there. Oh no, do they go berserk right at the right time? Think about that. Go amok right through the Royal Thorax Sword General. Yeah, good move, Egypt. Get the hell out of there. Very well done. Thorax 238 or 228. Very nice. Or 128, excuse me.
Move it!
Yeah, you can see that this whole side is 1. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't because Carthage was getting stomped over here. Just because he never used his archers. Think about that. What if Carthage had brought his archers over here and hit the back of that? You know what I mean? They also have the corner down over here. So I don't know. I'm just not 100% sure the reasoning behind a lot of this. A lot of Gallic hunters died here. So here we are at the final area. Probably going to be dealing with a lot of elite of Egypt at this point, while Macedon and Carthage, you know, kind of reform and get in. Oathsworn going up. They're going to take on the Thorax here. That Thorax is not going to last very long. Oathsworn already 9 kills. And then Chosen Spear Band going to go in. Probably not necessary, honestly. What I think probably would be better if the Chosen Spear Band were to hold this while the Oathsworn took on this. And then, same thing. Why send in the Sword Band? What is happening? Why? It's unnecessary, guys. What are you doing? Trust me, guys, the Oathsworn does not need 4 units to assist it. They should have sent the Oathsworn here, and if anything, the Noble Sword should have gone in to the left against the Noble or the Royal Thorax Sword. I'm really not 100% sure why you send 2 Chosen Spears, 1 Sword Band, an Oathsworn, and a Noble Sword all to do 1 job. Come on, guys. Just kind of a waste of resources here. You got to keep in mind, you still have all of this to deal with. Thorax Pikes going in, still without their pikes out. Come on, Macedon. The Chariot's just going to annihilate that, apparently. Well, and then they're just going to pass on by. $82 kills. This Thorax Pike is going to have a big issue. Now, if the Noble Cav can get a charge on them, especially standing still, that it'll wipe them out. It'll hurt them very, very bad. All right, now the elephants. Oh, God. Guys, this is one of the reasons you don't blob up like this. Because if this elephant gets in here, y'all are in a lot of trouble. All right, he's trampled. But he popped trample. Look at it, it's already red. That means it's already gone. Oh, God. No. No. Why are you doing this? 287 on the elephant now. And he's exhausted. And he did not bring the strategist general, so that means that he has no way to make that elephant fresh again. Noble Cav moving over here. And now they're not. Never mind.
Well, never mind then.
The Chariot's gone. What'd they get? 97 kills. Noble Cav 255 is really good. Especially, once again, given the fact that they're playing on the smaller unit sizes, that's really good. Noble Fighters actually went up on the wall. Smart idea. They're able to avoid the elephants then. Now, the problem they're going to have is this right here is going to shoot them to hell. But look at this. Oathsworn coming up the staircase here. Going to retake the gate and the tower and maybe deal with the Nubian bows, but I think Egypt is going to send the elephants to deal with that. Now, Oathsworn probably just set up here, fire at will on, and throw jabbies like all hell at those elephants.
Forward! Keep push.
Elephant stopped.
Run!
And he has lost some elephants. He's at 306, by the way. I think, where did he lose his elephants? I don't think he lost any outside from the artillery or anything. So I'm not 100% sure exactly where he lost elephants, but he has lost, I believe, 2. Didn't lose anything here. Well, that's all right. Whatever. And he just blasted through his spear warrior with counter cavalry tactics. Nicely done. But your Oathsworn, there you go. Throw the jabbies. That's the best way to get rid of these things. And the general, no jabbies. He might be out of jabbies on his general, but if you're out of javelins, I probably wouldn't be sending these guys in.
Kill!
All right, so down to 2 elephants left. 378. God almighty. He's going to get more on the general. Another jabby toss, but nothing. What's the general at? 105, so he's lost 15 men to the elephant. Okay, killed 1. 1 more. Now, if you can kill the 1 more, then you can take these troops and assist in finishing that off. And now once that's done, you can reallocate your troops here. Once again, a bit too much here. I just don't see the point in putting all this stuff in. Now, the Chosen Spear Band and the Noble Fighter, sure. Noble Fighter at 202. But honestly, I would take the Chosen Spear Band and all of this stuff, and I would take them over there. Because you do have the Oathsworns coming this way. The Elephant is shattered. 393. Very, very well done on the Elephant. All right, all of this needs to go away. Go help. What are you doing? Go help. They do have a big issue, actually. Thorax Pike, Foot Companion, African Pikemen, and a shit ton of archers. Now, Slingers getting up on the wall, that should deal with the archer pretty well. Especially if they have another Slinger, which it does not look like they do. What they should be doing here is moving stuff around, because in the end, their pikes are here. You can't deal with the pikes, so flank the pikes. Foot Companion, Royal Peltis, oh man. And all the Noble Fighters. Good javelin volleys from the Oathsworn. No, don't, no. No, no, oh my god, you're just gonna feed this Foot Companion kills. Go around it, guys. And look at this. This Thorax Pike has not used pikes the entire game. The entire game, this Thorax Pike has just gone into combat with its sword. And if they have javies, they should be using those javelins now. Got a Celtic Warrior actually into the archers here. Noble Fighter gonna go deal with it. It's kind of an interesting battle because I think troop-wise, it's in the defender's favor. But due to the pikes of the attackers, I'm intrigued whether the defenders are going to be able to deal with them. And the Noble Fighters. The Noble Fighters are going to be really, really tough. So dealing with a Noble Fighter and Pike combination is rough. Very, very rough. Now, once again, if they were to reallocate forces around here, they could deal with the archers, double team the Noble Fighter. Then after the Noble Fighter's done, you go in and flank the Pikes. Please, 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 please. The unit you had hidden back here, dead. 47 on the Pikes. Royal Pelt is 190. How's the Foot Companion? 60, or no, that's Thorax Pike. Where's the Foot Companion? Maybe it broke? Must have broke. So where are you? Yeah, I was going to see if you could see I was hoping to see the kills of the Foot Companion, but I bet it got a few before it went down. Royal Peltis is still a danger. 50 men left. 200 kills. Noble Fighter just sitting there getting poked. Now just charging in, getting poked. There we go. That's a good screenshot. Sword Band are throwing the javelins, so if you have javelins, move all your shit out of the way and then throw your javelins, you know? So the African Pike moved back here. Now the thing is, they do still have the opening. Chosen Spear Band seems to be soaking up the ammunition of the Cretans while the Noble Fighter charges this way. The Mercenary Noble Fighter is probably going to win that, though. I don't think they sent enough to it. Now, the thing is, the defenders are keeping the point neutralized, which is good for them. Oathsworn actually getting a little bit into the side of that unit, which is good. Maybe they can, oh, actually, look at this. Oathsworn, they might be able to get the Thorax. There they go. All right, you can get one here. Now the next thing is, can you get the African pike next? The issue with that one is going to be the combo with the noble fighter. Noble fighter, 62 kills. Now you got true noble fighter and mercenary noble fighter going against each other, but the issue is the Carthaginians have the archer support. The slingers, I believe, are firing at the Cretans still. 232 on the Aravaki noble fighter, 116 on the Carthaginian mercenary. Got a bunch of stuff over here that I don't really know what it's doing. Alright, now the question is, do you have javelins? And if you do, why are you not using them? Both hosts weren't charging in. Neither of them gaining a purchase. Cretans now beginning their fire. Man, I don't know. The one thing that this could be tough. The defenders could trigger maybe they could trigger army losses. That might be their best option here. Noble cav for Carthage, 284, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kills.
Warriors, move out!
African pike just being fed, man. Iberian slinger, I think, is out of ammo. I don't know, they don't have their swords out, so I'm not sure what they're doing down here. 82 kills, single chevron. I think that one must be the one that got the kills on the elephants here. Wait, these archers, what have they been doing? Shoot the pikes, please, pretty please. And the residual arrows will also take and hit the noble fighters too. I don't know, man. It doesn't look great. Cretan archers seem to be out of ammunition. They're charging in like bonsai charging here. Sword band 71, 335. God, the noble cav is ripping it up, man. 142 on the mercenary noble fighters. General is dead for Carthage. That is not good. That could be the difference maker here. I honestly don't know which way this is going to go. I honestly don't know. So Aravaki has the advantage of, Arverni, excuse me, has the advantage of his general being alive. Carthage, of course, his general is dead. So that could be the difference maker here in the way that Carthage may just break. Army losses is going to be, an issue for him, especially if he loses any more troops. The noble cav general cavalry unit is still alive, even though the general is dead. I think he's coming after the archers. I think he's going to try and get those archers. Must be the only. This is the only one with ammo. No, their swords are out too. So I don't think the defenders have any ammo. Well, the slinger, I guess. That's why he brought him down, because he's going to shoot the pikes with them. How's the pike doing? 78 out of 120. 80 out of 120 with the noble fighter. Arverni's in a really tough spot. I do not envy him this position. Noble cav somehow still alive. Triple chevron now, 385. Arverni's going back in. Look at the Oswald, 230 kills.
Take their heads back.
Going shield wall, I guess? Interesting. Pikes, man, look at that, 150 kills now.
Get moving. What get running?
So I believe the noble cav general is gone for good. Now this could be the problem so you got these troops Gonna wrap around. Could be an issue for Carthage. He's probably gonna have to take one of those noble fighters away. Probably take the healthier unit away from that.
Get out!
Noble fighters actually pursuing. I don't think that's a good idea. You just led yourself into a bit of a trap. Three-way flank there. And it removed you from the possibility of going to stop that. I guess you're going to take the pikes instead, but I'm not sure what it's going to do considering you have an opening there as well. You know, because of this move, I'm going to say it's going to go defenders. Let us see. Oathsworn going to do relatively well against the noble fighters. Now over here they might have a bit of an issue just given the fact that the noble fighter seems to be healthier. Literally all they have to do is take something over here and hit it from both sides, and that African pike is finite. Any Italians in here? Tell me what that means.
Get running! What curse you?
Pikes are coming back over here. I'm going to bet that they're probably going to set up with their backs facing, so they're going to set up facing this direction, would be my guess. And the point is under their control. Well, it's dipping, but now that the defenders have units in it, it will not be that way much longer. The Oathsworn doing something. Good job using their abilities here. But there we go. That's what I thought the issue was going to be. Noble Fighter's going to beat that and probably come around and get the back of the Oathsworn here. Iberian Slingers out of ammo? I'm going to guess, probably. Arverni General is still alive. Ooh, they might be able to get into the side there. What he's trying to do. Oh, especially now, look at that. The pikes adjusted. No, stay. Get in there. Get back in there. Get back in there. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is defender win. That just clinched it right there. The Arverni General just has to hold out a little bit longer, wait for the pikes to break. Pikes break, nobles will break.
Understood. Gotcha.
Especially since Arverni brought the Commander General. It's going to help keep things in the fight.
We're taking trophies.
Pike 201 kills, man. Oathsworn 172, Noble Fighter 117, 250.
Charge!
Headhunt on the Noble Fighter.
Take no!
Neither of them are showing like wear here. Army loss is not kicking in on either one of them. Arverni's General apparently seems to be alive. He's breaking. Yeah, but he just shat. Oh my God. What? Immediately, Arverni. Boom. Wow. Wow. What an ending there, man. Like, holy crap. Iceni, I hate to say it, not having the greatest day. I think this is probably your first issue. The Chosen Spear Band, I probably would not have brought those. Chariot General's really risky. You got Aravaki here, 1358. Did a decent. I mean, I definitely would have expected to see a little bit better of the Scutari. But man, Arverni really carrying it here. 2027. Lost faith in humanity. 182 on the General with double chevron, 261, 174. Now for the attackers, we've got Pedro Welsh as Egypt here. Had a little bit of a rough time. 1788. 393 on the elephant, though. Very, very nicely done. Fat Night King as Macedon, 1,285 kills. It's, one archer here did pretty good. Royal Peltis did pretty good. Ropefoot Companions did not do very well. 107 on the Thorax Pikemen. Then Carthage with 1,877 kills. 406 on the Noble Cav General. 262 and 141 on the Noble Fighters. And 213 triple chevroned African Pikemen. All right, that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.